What's going on, everybody? Robbie here, and today we're taking a look at Mega Construx Pokemon Machop. This is another one of the $6.99 single micro builds, I guess we'll call them. And you can see here it is a micro build of the Pokemon Machop. It comes in this neat little plastic Pokeball, which can open up, and the parts are inside there. And once you're finished building Machop here, you should be able to fit inside the Pokeball as well. So that's pretty cool. Nothing really exciting on the box itself. I'll hold on the UPC if you want to, get that and see if you can find it in the wild. But yeah, not too much else to say about the packaging itself. I've got the whole set of these small $6 figures now. I haven't put them all together yet, but I did Pikachu and Magikarp so far, and I've enjoyed both of them. So hopefully this guy looks a little bit better in person than he does on the package. He looks a little bit wonky with the yellow. Well, I mean, it just looks like he's got like some Roxas hair from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just a little weird. I know this is supposed to be the crests on his head. But I think between the printing and the piece that they have there, it just looks a little bit silly, at least in pictures. So hopefully it'll look a little bit nicer in person. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy put together, and we will be back in just a moment to check it out. Alright guys, so here we have our little Machop, and as you can see, he's dancing on top of this Pokeball. He's having a good time. He's posing, striking a pose here. He's really living it up. So of course, I'll show you guys the Pokeball really quick for those of you who have not seen it before. It's just a nice plastic Pokeball. It's got some studs on the top, stud holes on the bottom, nothing really on the sides, but just some nice color to it. It's got some nice plastic work there. You can see the instructions are inside. This does also have studs on the inside bottom, but not on the top there. And you can, of course, fit, with a little bit of squishing his limbs together, you can fit this guy inside the Pokeball once he is complete, so that is pretty cool. But currently, the Pokeball serves as a very nice display stand for this guy. So, here is Machop in all of his glory. And, yeah, I mean, he looks pretty neat. I don't know if the color is quite right. I always thought Machop was a little more blue than this, but I could be incorrect. Which, it's not unheard of, that's for sure. But very nice face printing. The one thing I will say I do not like right off the bat is his little crests here. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't think they work. There's supposed to be like 3 crests going from the front to back of his head, and I just think this makes him look a little bit too much. I don't know. He looks a little bit like Lisa Simpson or something like that, more than a Machop. So I don't know how much I'm digging that, particularly. But other than that, it's a really solid figure. He's actually got some nice articulation for a figure this size. He's got ball joints at the shoulders. He's got ball joints at the elbows. He's got nice printed fists, so you can do some mock punches going on there. No waist articulation, but he does also have ball joints at the hips and the knees, and you can swivel his feet around if you so desire. They're just regular bricky feet, and he's got a little tail, which I totally forgot Machop even had a tail. So there's that. We got some decent work went into actually making his body nice and rounded. I don't know how well it works, especially on the sides here. You can kind of see there's this big old gap right here. So I'm not too sold on that one necessarily, but I mean, if you have his arms down, he looks fine. And you have to remember, these are, built out of building bricks, so you got to kind of allow a little bit of a little suspension of disbelief, I guess. He does also have a ball-jointed head. I don't think I mentioned that before. And all the joints are very nice and tight. All the plastic feels top-notch. Top-notch. So, overall, I mean, it's a really, really solid figure. Quite like it. So, yeah, I'll just give you guys a quick once-over. Now his feet are like a stud and a half long. Ooh, my goodness, you're doing a T1000 situation there, buddy. Yeah, his feet are a stud and a half long, so you can't put them like down here on this middle stud because they won't fit. But you can put them on the any stud that doesn't have another in front of it. So you got that going on. Just so you are aware. See if we could do some breakdancing moves, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I mean, he stands on top of the studs just fine. No problems there, as long as you find his balance. But other than that, I mean, it's a really nice little Machop figure, and it's very posable. It was easy to put together, and it comes with a really cool Pokeball. So there you go. So, that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I will have the rest of these little Pokeball guys if you haven't watched them from me already. I don't know what order I'm uploading these. So, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.